The sci-fi disaster epic movie about humankind destroying the planet with fancy satellites and then trying to save everyone is now streaming on Netflix. Starting April 1st, the streamer subscribers will be able to revisit the 2017 movie that made Warner Brothers lose a whole lot of money and was panned by both critics and audiences alike. But if you're looking for a loud, completely absurd disaster movie led by action movie icon Gerard Butler, then look no further. Geostorm stars Gerard Butler alongside an ensemble cast that includes Ed Harris, Andy Garcia, Abby Cornish, Jim Sturgis, Eugenio Derbez, Adepero Oduri, Daniel Wu, Zazie Beetz, and Jeremy Ray Taylor, among others. The film was co-written by Dean Devlin and Paul Guyot and directed by Devlin in his feature directorial debut. The director is mostly known for his collaborations with Roland Emmerich, and together, they made hits like Independence Day and The Day After Tomorrow. Unfortunately, Geostorm wasn't as successful as Devlin's other projects. Geostorm sadly failed to make much of an impression, despite portraying a disaster of epic proportions that has seen previous films in the genre reach box office heights. In the movie, Butler plays Jake Lawson, a satellite designer in charge of finding a solution for several satellites that can control the planet's climate but have been malfunctioning and destroying cities all over the globe. Per the film's official plot synopsis, if you are confused about which movie Geostorm is, we can't blame you. Yes, Gerard Butler also made a disaster movie called Greenland, but that one was more recent. Greenland was released in 2020 and was much better received, with a sequel now on the way. If you're also confusing Geostorm with Moonfall, the Roland Emmerich movie in which the moon literally leaves its orbit and heads towards the Earth, we still can't blame you. Though that too was also better received than Butler's foray into space. Geostorm was originally scheduled for release in March 2016. However, Warner Brothers made a few changes to their schedule, and after test screenings garnered terrible results, the film required several reshoots. Geostorm was finally released in October 2017, but it failed to make enough money to be a profitable project for Warner Brothers, making $221 million against a $130 million production budget. Unfortunately, despite the reshoot efforts, the reception by critics wasn't great. Many complained that the characters were not well written and declared that the story was flat and dead on arrival. Most agreed that it was simply a boring approach to the disaster genre. Today, Geostorm holds a rotten score of 18% on Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter, with the audience score on the popcorn meter registering a better, but still lackluster, score of 35%. With Geostorm set to land on Netflix, and with Gerard Butler more popular than ever, perhaps now is the time to ask ourselves, is Geostorm really that bad? Or is it actually worth revisiting?